No space commanders ever dared step into Alimra Galaxy. But Rasmos not only let her live, he joined her schemes. Her growing influence could undermine authority of the Intergalactic Committee.
Space Command must not be allowed to be part of her personal agendas. She must be tamed.
Eve Andromeda is reckless. Does whatever she pleases, disrupting the order. Space commanders are supposed to follow protocol.
We have been waiting for a sign from them for a long time.
We will break the subject with our machine and human members. But now is not the right time.
You are forgetting Korviek. She's not just any other space commander. She's Queen of 9 worlds.
So now IC bows before insolent decisions of a wayward woman? A human?
Her fame rises equally among all species. Had she stayed on her path as a queen and a delegate, she would have already secured her place among us.
Andromeda, in Intergalactic Committee? That's preposterous!
Do not undermine the Order, Korvac. In nearly 500 years, no one's questioned inner working of the committee. Don't give factions the excuse to make one.
With due respect, Kimiara, Space Command must follow directives of Intergalactic Committee, but she's breaking the norms.
They are soldiers, we are putz politicians. As far as public knows, she averted a galactic crisis. She's seen as a hero.
But we know better. Thelarians created her as a weapon against us, Kimiari. What if all her heroic work is a grand scheme to infiltrate the Alliance?
We do not know that, Korvaek.
Thelarians. Nonetheless, she favors humans. We've lived thousands of millennia, only to be overtaken by a novel race.
I promised you, Korvac. Eve will answer for her actions. But we must be patient.
Kimiari, she's coming to Cetra 9.
Still think now is not the right time?
Eve, are you ready?
Yeah, Veyra is the only who can program Ivyme's core. But we should take our own scientists just in case.
That's a good idea.
But I had already transferred programming privileges to you, Commander?
Yeah, I remember that. And that scorched the hell out of me. I extracted the core, now you do your thing.
What are you thinking? You can't give away something like this to Intergalactic Committee.
True. The committee knuckleheads might see this as an opportunity.
And when they've ever missed the chance to put such tech into warfare?
Sinterna said the core is basically alive with some kind of programming intelligence.
That's true.
Then there's a way we can extract it and transmit its framework to Osmosis.
Osmosis? You are not thinking about putting in Machine Matrix?
In physical world, the core will remain question of whose custody. Only in Osmosis it can be safe in possession of you-know-who.
Prodigal warrior queen finally comes to Cetra 9. Welcome, Andromeda.
Commander Eve, meet Samara. She's rep for Space Command's intergalactic affairs in Milky Way, Andromeda, and Triangulate Galaxy. Committee seeks an audience with Eve. Maybe later I can show you around?
Of course, we would love to. Hate to interrupt, but first we've got a package to deliver to Cetra.
You cannot see Mother Cetra. Unless... it seems like Mother Cetra has personally taken notice of your arrival. She wishes to meet you in her chamber. That's our cue, guys. Eve, you go ahead. I'll join you later. I know something's burning up. Debate is hot after Alta Sorelos. We have a seat at the council. Yes, and ours are the worst. Balance is tipping in the favors of Eve's oppositors. What's the latest word? As always, they want her badge. She doesn't need a badge.
Commander Eve, you need to come with us. The Council requires your immediate presence. We're taking custody of the artifact.
We have already talked to Samara. We need to
Cetra called for me. Check your logs, Captain.
In that candid protocol, ma'am. You may proceed.
You know better. Cetra! Thought you might like to see someone from your memories. A ghost of past.
So you can look into my mind.
Not like the others. Cynthia and Kyle code your brain pretty peak-proof.
But if you already know everything, then tell me, can you do it or not?
Yes, I can transfer programmatic intelligence of Ivyme's core to Osmosis.
And when Santina said...
The core itself is a fragment of something much larger. So where are other pieces? Because I must find them before Thelarians do. Timelines and rules. Even Cetra herself can't break them.
In the face of everything that you allow to happen, how can you risk something cataclysmic like this take their natural course?
Because if I reveal information of the future, everything breaks down. It always leads to devastation, Eve.
There's absolutely nothing you can tell me?
Something, but you must enter Osmosis, come over to the other side.
But I am not connected. I'm composite. My gene will resist.
Hello, Altec Mighty Cetra here. Is that even a question you should ask?
Welcome to Osmosis, child. You are in my universe now, and you are safe here.
This is how Osmosis looks?
No, this is the heart of Osmosis, and you are the first person to have ever seen it. Let me show you around.
This one?
Ouch!
My bad, the wire next to it, actually. Got it.
Anything for you.
Uplink established. Kai?
You two take it easy! Kai, you want to hurry up or switch the places?
Actually, it might take a minute. I'm just kidding. You can pull the love dirds.
Your visions, during your stasis, they were not all wrong. An intergalactic event? The piece of the relic, its story, it goes much beyond that I can tell you right now. What I can tell you is that you are a huge part of it, Eve. Osmosis, this world, us finally meeting each other. Something's been triggered. Things won't be the same. The relic's part of something that's inside me, isn't it? Rasmos only told you the truth, and he was right to warn you about the committee. You foresee a falling out? I foresee many things. Politics isn't the worst of it. Then what? You know I lied when I told you I couldn't hear your thoughts. There's something you're not telling me, Cetra. Tell you what, if you can't tell me, just know. I'd do anything for you, just like I'd do for I need you, Eve, to be strong, for me and for your friends. I've grown eyes to look into the future and back in time. The mystery of this beautiful creature still baffles me. On her last day, she told Kyle Serapius for the first time in her life she felt more love for an unborn child than she ever felt for Andrew. For the first time in my lonely existence, I found hope. And that's when you were born. You have all the love, from your mother, your friends, and even me. The greatness you carry it in your genes, in your legacy, and even in your destiny. You do not know who you are.
What's happening, guys?
We have fed the core to Cetra servers.
And?
Uplink is established, but we're seeing glitches. I have not seen these before.
Salam?
My best guess, Osmosis is treating the intelligence like a foreign body. Like body creates immunity, Osmosis is actively building firewalls and antivirals. Veyra, help me out here.
The core, too, is behaving unnaturally. It's evolving.
Guys?
Mira, I don't think we can control it. It's got a mind of its own.
The core 9 to inject itself into Osmosis' architecture, trying to override the system.
Oh no. Eve's in Cetra's chamber. We need to get to her now.
Get away from the console now! Hands where we can see them!
What's happening? The relic. It's affecting osmation, trying to take over. Can you fight it? Yes, but the programmatic intelligence is much darker and powerful than I estimated. Eve, I'm also sensing chaos back in Cetra 9. Nomad needs to leave now. Only you'll remember this.
By the time Council discovers the glitch, you'll be light years away from Cetra 9.
What?
Promise me you won't say anything in the hearing. Let Mira handle everything.
All right, what now? Not...
Commander Eve, you need to come with us. The Council requires your immediate presence. We're taking custody of the artifact.
We have already talked to Samara. We need to deliver the package to Mother Cetra. Now.
What's going on, Captain?
Standard protocol, ma'am.
Very well.
Eve, what about Cetra?
Have already seen her. She created a glitch in the time I'll explain later.
What were you doing in Almira Galaxy?
Nomad received an encrypted signal. It contained coordinates and pointed at unexplained Thelarian activity in Almira Galaxy.
Why did other Space Commander didn't receive the said signal?
We don't know.
And you did find Thelarian presence in Almira?
No, we were just passing by Altaceros. We were attacked during petrol protocols.
Why would a notorious galactic warlord like Rasmos destroy his own planet on Eve's directive?
We informed him of the imminent danger, a possible weapon of mass destruction. We were on the clock. Rasmos was the only clear option.
And where is this said weapon now?
Delivered to Committee's security unit.
Mira, you are second in command in Nomad. Your reputation is self-built. We want you to be absolutely clear when you're defending Commander's actions.
With due respect, Councilist, Commander Eve single-handedly secured a deadly bomb from an invincible Thelarian fortress with nominal squad support. That bomb could have been used to devastate Alliance worlds. If anything, Nomad Commander saved billions of lives.
Then you stand by your commander?
I do.
But Eve yet has to prove her loyalty to the Alliance. Mira, we are assigning Nomad a special mission. It is imperative that Nomad completes this mission without falling off the course.
Understood.
Can Cetra even do that?
Yes, Cetra has unpredictable powers. Kai, did you get it?
Ghost hunting was successful, got the data, but it's Cetra 9 Commander. Even Nomad's quantum hardware will be red tapping for months till we see a single clean string. Mapping the first layer, maybe years.
Veyra, any ideas? I'll take a copy to my home world, see if Ivyme's tech does any good. But why hack Intergalactic Committee? It was Mira's idea. Eve's opposition been toughing up human members. We need to know their willingness. Nomad needs that leverage. Turns out that might get handy after all. Anya? The secret mission that the Council just assigning a possible syndicate spy in the committee.
But decryption takes months. Where do we even start?
I know a friend.
What about you? Jump, Hannah! I have to get the gear from the cargo bay! You ride, I fight.